The city of Round Rock is considering a change that would allow developers to build taller buildings next to the historic downtown area.
They say taller buildings would attract more business to the city, but as KXAN's John Dabkovich reports, there are concerns about overbuilding in an already crowded part of the city.
The historic feel of downtown Round Rock is what attracts people to its shops and restaurants. But a plan about to go before the city council would allow developers to build taller buildings only blocks away.
And particularly in this area where there's not a significant amount of single-family residential, it just makes sense to allow the building heights to be higher than what they currently are.
That area is between Mays Avenue and I-35. Wiseman says the change could entice developers to build hotels and office buildings as well as condo projects. The ordinance change wouldn't change anything here in the historic part of downtown. All these buildings would still be 3 stories or shorter, but it's behind me off to the west. As you get closer to I-35, the buildings would get progressively taller, 4 stories, 6 stories, even 8 stories or higher.
It's a bad mistake. A lot of people think it's a bad mistake.
Bobby Withrow has lived in Round Rock for more than 40 years.
Well, once they build right next to 35, it's just going to keep coming closer and closer. They're right across the street from where we're at. Go out of town a couple miles. They have hospitals out there, plenty of room.
Business owners we talked to who didn't want to go on camera said they support the idea, but everybody we talked to agreed that parking downtown is already an issue.
They'd have to prove up that the existing parking facilities in the area can support their parking, and if they can't prove that, then they would have to provide on-site parking.
Wiseman says that the city started considering the change after a developer asked about raising the limit. That project eventually fizzled, and I asked him if there were any other projects in the pipeline should the zoning change. He said nothing yet. John Dabkovich, KXAN News.
The City Council is set to take up the issue at their meeting tomorrow night, and if they approve the plan, the zoning changes would take effect immediately.
Austin has had a unique history with its changing skyline. In just the last 10 years, a number of buildings in downtown have been constructed, as we all know. All need to take into account the Capitol View corridors. That started with a city ordinance in 1931. The city capped building heights at 200 feet, so you could always see the state capitol building. A developer could exceed that height if the project increased the setback from the property line. But in the midst of the building boom in the 1980s, the state added a law creating the view corridors. Those prevent a building from blocking the side of the Capitol if that lot is in the view of the corridor.
It has been a major issue for the city with the Waller Creek Tunnel project. Part of the design was too high for a view corridor, but it wasn't caught until the project was well underway. This has led millions of dollars to be spent to fix that oversight. The state does allow variances for certain projects that address specific public needs, but it's still subject to state approval.